One project that I had the opportunity to work on is the distribution automation controller. And with this project, there was many aspects. There was the HMI, there was the algorithm, there was testing, and I was a part of the majority of it. There were 4 of the engineers that were working on it. And every day I would come in with a new task, a new problem, and would have to try to find a solution. And some of the problems we're dealing with, we had a system that was 55 feeders. It was way too big. We didn't know how to react in a manner that would not slow down the algorithm so that it could act accordingly to faults and isolation, hotline tags, and all these things that go into a system. Now, keeping this in mind, you also have to build an HMI, which is a human-machine interface, which allows you to quickly go into a computer and see what is occurring around the system. So let's say you have a fault that occurs near an industrial site. If you don't get that fault isolated and restore power to the industrial site will lose money, and you'll be at fault because you had the opportunity to restore power, but your system wasn't able to do so because of this distribution automation controller not being in place. So with the distribution automation controller, you could quickly restore that fault and keeping in mind of the load capabilities of the system, and then saving the customer money and you money by restoring that power.